Welcome back to Wave 3 Listens. When you have two partners that have similar missions, some fantastic things can happen, and we have that case today. We're going to talk to Dr. Marcia Berry, who is the Vice President of Program Services with Goodwill Industries of Kentucky, and Steve Durham. Steve is Assistant Director of Louisville Metro Department of Corrections. So we've got Goodwill here. We've got the Department of Corrections here. Before we get started on this partnership, if you would, Dr. Berry, a little bit about Goodwill Industries and what you do for those who aren't aware.
Well, you know, Goodwill is known for our stores and our donation centers, so our retail efforts are very important to what we do. But we really focus on providing employment opportunities to people. So we placed over 3,000 Kentuckians into employment last year in 2017, and some of those were in our stores, but a lot more of those were with employers outside. So our stores help us meet our mission, and that's to help people find employment and maintain employment, whether that's at Goodwill or somebody else is handing them a paycheck.
This is God's work here. This is good stuff. Now, Steve, to you, the partnership and why the importance to Louisville Metro Corrections.
Yeah, so for about the past 8 years, Mark Bolton, who's the Director of Metro Corrections, has been working on aspects of this inmate population. So he's been working hard on individuals who come to us that have serious and persistent mental illness. He's been working on individuals who are homeless, who have substance abuse. And the next logical place was to work on individuals who need employment, who don't have a job. So he's been working hard to find a community partner and found one with Goodwill, and they're helping us make some tremendous changes for individuals who have a disadvantage of being in custody and having a criminal record. So I'd be glad to tell you a lot about that.
Okay, so if there is someone who maybe has a criminal record, maybe they lack a proper education, these are the kind of challenges that Goodwill is, it's not looking past, helping you work through that, correct?
That is correct, yes.
Tell us a little about that.
So we have a Soft Skills Academy, and we serve people to come in and go through some core modules. Those core modules are attitude, dependability, conflict resolution, team building, self-presentation, and what I mean by that is how you look, how you communicate, all around employment, and safety is the last module. And at the end of that, our elements of this program are that we award people work-ready certificates and then help them with interviewing, resume preparation, and connecting them with an employer for employment.
So, Steve, thus far, this has really been a win-win, and I can see where there'd be a void here because, you know, there's people who do make mistakes. I think we all had some to a higher degree than others. But with that being said, they want another chance. They're willing to earn the respect to have such opportunities. Tell me a little bit about it from your end, what kind of experience it's been.
Yeah, so let me tell you, the job search program that was operated out of Metro Corrections, that's out of the Community Correction Center. So individuals have a court order, and they're authorized to get out in the community and look for employment. Those that don't have it, those that do have employment are given permission by the court to work. Those who have an education role, they're authorized to get out for their school. Those who have constant, persistent medical appointments are authorized to get out. So, but the job search program was ineffective. You just had people going out, putting in an application at a fast food restaurant, coming back with no work to show. We've changed that completely. So this model is working with Goodwill. We're getting people through this Soft Skills Academy. They're getting not just the information that you've heard from Dr. Berry about how to get prepared, but they're getting an opportunity to engage in interviews, and they're getting job coaching, interview coaching, and then after the interview is complete, Goodwill is sitting down with individuals and debriefing that interview. So we've put, since mid-December when we started this initiative, we've had almost 200 people in through the Soft Skills Academy by the end of January. That's a very good accomplishment. And those individuals that have gone through, we probably have placed individuals in employment through Goodwill about at the rate of one every other day. Now this is early, you know, this is an early initiative, but before that we were having no success with that. You know, just had people out looking for employment coming back with a note saying they put in an application. This is good work. And the important part about this is that it's changing attitudes of individuals. And that's people that are in custody. They now have something to look forward to. They have an opportunity to get the skills, to find employment, to get a paycheck. They're building teams. They're taking responsibility. You know, and we're holding individuals accountable, too. If they're not going to participate in those Soft Skills Academy, they're not going to be there on time, they're moving out of that. We're putting people in who want this.
Ah, this is great. See, I see that positive snowball effect, but not only for the individual, for the organizations that hire them. I would think with something this large, Dr. Berry, okay, you've got Louisville Metro Corrections, but other partnerships as well are probably valuable.
We do. So we have nonprofit partners that bring resources to the table, and we want to work with those individuals. And I don't want to shortchange our core employers, our partners also. So the places that we're seeking to place people, we would like it to be full-time employment. We call them our core partners, full-time employment with the potential for benefits, and we'd like for the wage to be at least $10 or more per hour. And then the career coach, which you talked about, will follow them on the job, not just get them and give them feedback from the interview, but actually get them to go to work, follow up with them, find out if there's issues, make that right. Life happens, try to make that right. And then we want to provide those services for life if people need us. They should come back if they have issues, or we hope they don't need us.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Making people independent, maybe getting them out of poverty.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the prerequisites, maybe some of the qualifications that you're looking for, Steve, if someone wants to participate in this program?
Yeah, so it's very the threshold is low. First of all, you have to have a court order that permits you to get out into the community and look for employment. And the next thing is a willingness. You know, they have to have an interest in this, and we're finding a lot of uptick on that interest in getting through this academy. And it's a big deal. Once they complete the academy, we host a graduation. Goodwill hosts a graduation. We attend it. We bring in officials to applaud the work they're doing. I got to tell you just one brief story. There's an individual who went through this academy who is in his mid-20s. Spotty employment record, couldn't hold a job, didn't have the interest in maintaining a job. And when the graduation occurred, he stood up, he's holding a piece of paper, and he turns around to everybody and shows them. And it's a resume. So this is the first resume a 24-year-old had ever put together. So it's those kind of things that are making substantial impact on others that are seeing this. And we're getting good traction in it. So getting people an opportunity to learn how to find a job. And I tell you, these individuals that are going through this are motivated. So employers that are getting individuals graduating from this academy are getting motivated employees. This is really good stuff. And so it's not just about the individual either, right? Because they have families and they have obligations.
That snowball effect again.
This really gets them to tie into their own association, their network and family and friends, and be positive, not just for themselves and families, but now you've got to, we've taken someone who's been in jail and converted them into a role model. So their friends and their kids and their others can see that this is what can happen when you put your energy and efforts to finding employment, sustainable employment. That's what we're building. It's not just a job. You know, it's sustainable employment at a wage that's decent, where you can meet your responsibilities. It's really good stuff.
So it's feel-good stories via Goodwill. You can't beat that. Goodwill Industries. I like this. So for folks who want more information, for folks who are watching now and want more information, whether it be with a past criminal record, maybe it's on the educational side, and they'd like a little help. Where do they go? Where can they go for more information?
So if you know a job seeker, if you want to be a core partner, if you want to reach out to us, the phone number is 585-5221, or you can go to our website, goodwillky.org.
And there's the information up on the screen, and there's the website as well. These are really some good, feel-good stories. Steve, obviously, both of you have a great passion for this. What's your background?
I'm a lawyer. I spent most of my career in civil rights litigation. I started out defending people accused of crimes, transitioned into representing men and women who work in government that were accused of civil rights activity. And then from there, I began looking at the administration of the prison population, jail population, and working with Director Mark Bolton, and got to transition to this spot.
Quite simply, I think both of you saw there was a void to be filled. People looking for a second chance. How can we help them achieving a better version of themselves?
Yes.
So, anyway, well, thank you so much for coming on. This is good information. Again, Goodwill Industries and Louisville Metro Corrections. There's the information on the screen. If you're interested in the program, we encourage you to get in contact with them. All right.